Hey, artsy friends, are you feeling artsy? Ah, look at my page. It's an artsy page. This is my half notebook, shorty art journal, half composition notebook. I'm starting with this old dictionary that I pulled out of a thrift store bin, and I'm tearing pages out of it. The nice thing about keeping a book like this for this purpose is that it's really easy to organize because it's just a book on a shelf. And then I'm using matte medium as my adhesive for collaging. So I'm going to just tear up my dictionary pages into a bunch of little pieces. And then I'm just going to collage them all over the page. Okay, there's really not a lot of technique to this stage, but one thing when you're collaging all over the page is, you can do it horizontally and vertically. You can do it diagonally. You can tear the shapes all about the same size. You can make them bigger. Yeah, so, just have fun. Don't overthink it. So I'm going to trim off most of the edges. I left a few rough edges thinking, oh, I'll just kind of make it interesting. But spoiler, after I made the video, I'm like, I don't really like my weird shaped edges. So I ended up trimming that top left corner, actually all the corners, so that my page would finish with a nice rounded edge like the rest of the book. So a lot of times, like junk journalers or art journalers that like to have a lot of texture in their books will create books that have, various textures and sizes of pages to just add variety, and it's fun. I might do a journal like that someday, but for now, I want to keep my edges uniform. So, there's always options, whatever you want to do. Okay, so these paints are kind of a pearlescent metallic paint from a Shuttlecraft Paints. I don't know. I got some great deal one time because I like metallic paints, things that are shiny and shimmery. And I don't always show my hair dryer in each of the stages, but I always make sure that I dry each stage at least, 80-90%, so it's dry to the touch. But paint always takes a lot longer to really dry. So after I do a page, or if I'm working on multiple pages, I make sure that I store my book upright with the pages kind of splayed out. So just to make sure that air has a little bit more time to dry the pages. All right, so I'm using stencils, as you can see. So just another metallic color, kind of an aqua color on top of the orange. And yeah, it's interesting, but I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep going with maybe some brighter orange to kind of, I don't know, even though it's got metallic, it just felt like it needed something a little brighter. So I'm not stenciling the whole thing. I'm stenciling, just little shapes and parts of this stencil and overlapping. So it's going to, kind of on the camera right now, it just kind of looks like a mess, but I'll hold it up and move it around so you can see kind of how it reflects and how it layers. So I'm not really sure how I feel about what I've got so far. It's definitely like a busy, but yet kind of a subtle. It feels very backgroundy. So the more that you build on a page, the more the background, everything that you do, kind of just starts to fade into the background. Like, now you can kind of see the book pages here and there with some of the paint, but now you've got a variety of colors and shimmer, and yeah. So I wanted to write some kind of word, and I was like, what kind of word? I'm feeling artsy today. I feel artsy a lot. That's why I'm Artsy Erin. So I was able to squeeze the word artsy on here. And these template letters, I think I just got like at Walmart in like the poster board section, and they're just paper that came with the whole alphabet. So I'm just tracing them on there. All right, and now I'm going to take some black paint and I'm going to paint in the negative space. If you haven't tried this, it's really fun. I like doing this, doing like a master board, or I don't know, just kind of going crazy on the background. And then you can either do this with letters, or you can draw a picture and then you paint in the negative space, either with black or white. Well, you can do any color really. So we had a little bit of extra paint, so I just brushed off the paint onto the next page. So we'll see if I use that. And then I did dry it so that the paint wouldn't make these two pages stick together. And now I'm back to outlines. I'm going to take a Posca marker, and I love how like turquoise and orange complements each other, and there's a little bit of turquoise in the back, so I'm using my turquoise thinner Posca marker and just doing a thin line outline around each of my letters. The last step of this page is just to doodle in the background, and circles are always a great idea with some dots and donuts. So I tested, you can see I brushed the black paint on a practice pad up above, so I'm kind of testing out how the markers are going to work on the black, whether they're going to pop off, or Poscas are usually pretty opaque, so sometimes you have to go back over on it with a second layer, but for the most part they cover black pretty well. And I'm just going to do a little bit of a variety of color, kind of like a wash over the page, so it's pink, orange, and then I'm going to get a darker, it's kind of like a deep pink maybe, or rosy color, which doesn't pop off the background as much, which leads me to my next stage, and that is to go over one more time with another color that's going to complement these colors, and that'll make my little dots and donuts pop just a little bit more. So on the pink, I'm doing like this nice little minty green, and then you'll see the other colors. All right, well, thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoy watching my process, that you are inspired to go make art, be artsy, have fun, be creative, zone out, and just have a good time. If you're new to art journaling and would like some guidance, I am making little art recipe cards. So you'll see here, it'll pop up here in a minute, so you can take a screenshot, or there's a free download in the show notes. So feel free to grab that if that's helpful to you. So come back and hang out with me again, like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff that promotes my channel. I appreciate you. I hope that you have a very blessed day.